Hello, everybody. Welcome to Profiling Evil by Mike King. I wanted to take a minute and dissect Daybell's murder charges. These are the charges for Tylee Ryan and J.J. Joshua Vallow, and of course, Tammy Daybell. On May 24th of 2021, Fremont County, Idaho prosecuting attorney Lindsay A. Blake, along with Madison County Special Prosecutor Rob Wood, announced murder and other charges against Chad Daybell and his new wife, Lori Vallow Daybell, for the deaths of J.J. Joshua Vallow, Tylee Ryan, and Chad's former wife, Tammy Daybell. Now, the charges are part of a grand jury indictment that was handed down on the same day. It's really interesting to note that many of us believe that the grand jury was happening during the week of May 17th through the 20th. The possibility seemed even more likely when we learned that Melanie Gibbs was in Rexburg and that she was served a subpoena on May 19th, adding this aha moment to the likelihood that the grand jury was in fact meeting. Now, more importantly, you're going to see from my video posted before the charges were announced that I speculated on how much Gibb must have known, wondering why the defense was so interested in Gibbs' interactions in the case. And I'm really intrigued by this question that the defense had about any possible immunity that she had been granted by the prosecution. Now, think about this. Both Chad Guy Daybell and Lori Noreen Vallow Daybell were charged with multiple felony counts, including conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and grand theft by deception. This first-degree murder count specifically calls out Alex Cox, who is deceased, as an accomplice, but it's careful to state that it also accompanies and encompasses any other known or unknown conspirators or co-conspirators. This is really important because many of you have suggested that Alex is going to be the GOAT in this thing. Absolutely not. He is a co-conspirator in the case that the prosecution's putting forward. Well, let's look at these charges on behalf of Tylee and JJ and Tammy. The state alleges that the Daybells willfully and knowingly conspired, agreed to commit murder in the first degree in the death of the kids. Now, Chad willfully conspired and committed murder in the death of Tammy, and I suspect we're going to see the charges showing that Lori knew about what was going to happen there. Now, they also committed grand theft by deception and stealing Tylee's Social Security benefits. Now, these additional charges with Chad Daybell are going to talk about also the fact that he fraudulently obtained Tammy's life insurance policies. The state of Idaho in the charging document lays out their foundation that sometime between October of 2018 and June 9th of 2020, that Chad and Lori start to endorse and espouse these crazy religious beliefs that encouraged or, in their mind, justified the homicides of Tylee, JJ, and Tammy. Yeah, think back on those stories that we've covered where Charles Vallow's pleading with Chandler police to help him because his wife's crazy, that she thinks that he's a zombie.
I just want to see my boys okay, and she's got a pickup order. I need to go. She needs to go, and I'm going to take my stuff.
So you normally live here?
Yeah, well, yeah, I live here.
Okay.
Yeah, all my stuff's in my house.
Okay.
I'm not stupid. She could have done anything.
Okay.
I thought this would be the best way to do it. With what she's gone through and what Gabe witnessed with me on the phone today, I thought it was best to have her. She's psychologically, she's gone. Something's happened to her.
She'll probably tell me I'm crazy, huh? Is that what you suspect?
Probably.
Okay.
You're a dark spirit. What she's going to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a dark spirit. Gabe's with me. He's our bishop. He's going to be a dark spirit. Whatever that means. You're evil.
And you said this has been going on for like 4 years?
Well, it's to an extent, but it's gotten really bad the last several months. She won't go to the doctor because she's a translated being, and they would find out she's translated. She cannot be killed. She cannot die.
And that's what she thinks?
Yes.
Okay. She said that she would murder you through a spiritual...
No, she said, I can murder you.
I can murder you. And she's talking in a spirit...
I will kill you.
Spiritual...
No, she's talking physically. I will kill you because you're not Charles, and nobody will care.
Okay. So she at this point doesn't think you are her husband?
She thinks I'm Nick Schneider.
Who's Mick Schneider?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's the name she used. I don't know where it came from.
Okay.
Also, other accounts that talk about her thinking her children are zombies. She even starts giving them zombie names. I recall one clip where Tylee's actually defending herself, saying, I'm not a zombie, Mom. Let's step back for a second. If you recall, Fox 29 reported that Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow met way back in 2018. Chad was teaching an evening religion class that Lori attended, and something clicked between the two. Reports suggest that they began almost immediately traveling places to speak about their doomsday beliefs.
North Korea, they're going a little nuts right now. Kim Jong-un seems to be intent on causing havoc in the world. No question about it with him. Even as we speak, Hurricane Irma is on its way to Florida. The earthquake in Mexico, I didn't get on here because it just happened, but the fires in California and Montana, it just feels like times are starting to begin.
And associates say that the two were speaking to each other almost every single day after that first meeting. Well, by July of 2019, Lori and her fourth husband, Charles Vallow, were fighting and were estranged. It was then that an argument erupts inside of Lori's home, and Lori's brother Alex comes to her rescue. You remember Alex, he's that devoted gun-toting brother who served time in jail for aggravated assault when he attacked Lori's third husband, Joseph Ryan. Cox claimed that Vallow actually attacks him with a bat, and that he is able to struggle to safety, where he retrieves his semi-automatic pistol and shoots Charles 4 times, ending his life. Well, Lori's attempt at collecting Charles Vallow's life insurance gets thwarted when she learns that Charles had actually changed his will, putting all of the money from his estate under the care of his sister. Well, Lori was once again left out of the will, and she was furious. 30 days later, in August of 2019, this angry widow changes the Social Security benefits that are supposed to be going to her daughter Tylee from her deceased father, husband number 3, Joseph Ryan. Instead, Lori reroutes those payments to her own personal account. 2 weeks later, September 1st, 2019, Lori pulls her kids from the Arizona schools they were attending, and she moves them to Rexburg, Idaho. It was no surprise that her brother Alex is tagging along and relocates with her. Well, of course, through all of this nonsense, she and Chad Daybell are continuing to secretly see each other. Chad's wife, Tammy, is completely unaware of the relationship, or at least appears to be, because she continues to post photographs of her with her loving husband, Chad, on her Facebook page. A week later, on September 8th, 2019, Lori Vallow takes her children to Yellowstone National Park. This is where we see those pictures. She's accompanied by good old Uncle Alex Cox. By design, or maybe it's mere coincidence, they take a number of photographs of all of them together. One with Alex and the kids, another with Lori and the kids. Police believe that Tylee was dead by September 9th. Joshua would die on September 23rd. By October 19th, Tammy Daybell would survive an attack in her driveway, only to be murdered in her home. I'd invite you to go back to our YouTube channel and look at all of our videos on the Daybell case. They include examinations of Joseph Ryan's death. We talk with Annie Cushing, Joe's sister. We talk about Charles Vallow's murder. We talk about Alex Cox's untimely death. And of course, we explore the deaths of JJ and Tylee. We'll continue to watch for developments and provide you with additional insight as this case progresses. Some crazy things are unfolding, so Make sure that you're subscribed. Please hit the notification button so that you get alerted when we post new videos. Thanks so much for supporting Profiling Evil. And if you're interested in cult behavior like the behaviors found in this crazy Chad and Lori Daybell case, check out my book, Deceived, an investigative memoir of the Zion Society cult.
And before I close out, I just want to make mention, in case you missed it, Lori Daybell has been found incompetent to move forward with court proceedings. Now, this explains why yesterday they claimed there were exigent circumstances and that the hearing needed to be postponed.
Thanks again. I'm going to look forward to reading your comments below, and we'll see you at the next crime scene.